Okay. Fingers crossed.
Hello?
I can still hear you. Yes.
Okay. It just didn't actually say that I was live on mine. Okay. Got this. Got this. Fingers crossed.
We can see the screen.
On
You know.
on Twitch.
Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. Make sure I go to the right spot for Twitch. Twitch is lagging for me all of a sudden.
Nope, don't worry. Hey, I'm not 100% sure that worked at all anyways. Ah, that's why it did work. That's a different thing that I did there. Okay.
Oh, I accidentally had the stream pause. That's why it wouldn't work.
There we go. At least that works.
Gotta flip it. Flip it good.
Yeah, the problem there is I don't... There we go. It does flip that way. I have to do it manually. Okay. This is probably gonna shut it the fuck off, but maybe not. Yeah. Task manager. Got it. Lovely.
But it's in the correct spot now, so when you reboot...
It is. Hopefully, so when I boot it up this time, it'll actually work.
Hell yeah. And howdy, Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn.
Welcome to the Strimstram. Hey, Vaughn.
Welcome to the Strimstram. Oh, it's working. Oh my god, it's working.
Yay, we did it! Yay! Now, I highly recommend, either before we officially start, to save this layout, just so you at least have it for when you want to run this game again.
Yeah, I am running into an issue with it, is when I load it up, it auto-tabs me out, and then trying to tab back into it, it shuts it off. So we're gonna try again with everything on this screen. Might have to single monitor it. Let's see how this operates. We're testing something. This is an old game I really want to get working. I want to show this game off to people if I possibly can.
I'm gonna try our best.
Yes.
Okay, don't touch anything else.
No, fucking nothing else. I got the monitor on. So, I can't see shit, chat. I have my companions here assisting me. This is the Yawgh. It is a lovely, lovely little game that is kind of... It always reminded me of D&D. And before I got into D&D as a GM, I had been a player for a little bit, but before I got into D&D as a GM, I sat down with some friends and played this game. And this game is what inspired those friends to play D&D and to get into TTRPGs in general. This game does such a good job of, like, exemplifying what stories can kind of be without actually, like, I don't think without actually being, like, too heavily into it. Anyways, I'm going to play my usual lady. Who do y'all want to play?
You got an option between yellow, blue.
I'm always
green.
partial to blue.
There's handsome yellow dude with an ascot. There's big green dude with a beard. There's blue lady with hair, and then I'm playing my usual lady. I don't think I've ever not played her.
Oh, that's who you want to play? Then play.
Alright, so that's blue.
Oh, no, you have to pick 2 characters.
Yep,
Oh.
that's blue.
Yeah.
This is a group thing. We're going to be doing this together.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Blue.
Yeah.
Double die.
Who are you going to be, right?
Oh! I'll be yellow.
So glad it's working.
Yay.
The Yawgh will be here in 6 weeks and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week, unaware. You go first, Aqua. Playing your blue lady. Week 1, do you want to go to the forest, the arena, the alchemy tower, the gardens, the palace, the tavern, the hospitals, or the slums?
The gardens.
Gardens it is. Do you want to landscape at the gardens, or do you want to meditate?
Let's meditate first.
You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind.
Yeah.
Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog. You know what? I'm actually going to have us read our parts.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Alright. Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad. Please, miss, the frog begs. I'm not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see your way to kissing me, it would break the curse and return me to normal.
Kiss the frog, catch the frog.
Sure, why not? Let's kiss the frog.
You bend down and kiss the frog. Sorry, go ahead. You
Okay.
you go.
You bend
go.
down and kiss the frog. You feel a curious stirring, like a curse trying to break. Unfortunately, you don't seem to be magical enough to get the job done. The frog thanks you for your efforts and hops off sadly. You wake up the next morning with a bad case of lip warts.
You lose 1 charm. Bro.
No!
Alright, my lady.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Mm-hmm. Now, Ray, I've done this before. So I'd like to know where you're thinking of going first so I don't steal that from you.
Probably the alchemy tower.
Alchemy Tower is where you want to go? Then I'm going to do my usual, the arena. I spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. I gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, in between matches, I stumble upon one of the higher-ranked fighters, ingesting illegal strength potions. Please, miss, don't report me, she cries. I'll even share some of my potion with you if you keep quiet, she adds. I take the strength potions. Thank you so much for not reporting me, she says while handing you her flask. You take a small swig of the potion and can feel your muscles expand significantly. You gain 2 physique.
Well, damn.
Alchemy Tower?
Alchemy tower.
You want to clean the lab or brew a potion?
Let's brew a potion.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. Oh, sorry, this is you. I'm still getting used to that, because I usually do the narration in these games. Go ahead.
It's all good, it's all good. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She's adorned with magical,
Gadgets.
gadgets and gizmos, and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemist of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. Ah, we got raided!
Oh gods.
We got raided by a distortion devil.
Hello, Distortion Devil. I cannot look at my chat or anything. I'm currently hosting one of the, most jank games I've ever tried to show off on Twitch. This is called the Yawgh. It's an older game. I don't think it's really gotten an update in years, so it's running on some really outdated software. But it is a really lovely game. It's one of the games that got me and a bunch of friends into T.R.P.Gs in general. It's just really, really... I wouldn't say wholesome. It's a very... Oh god. Honestly, the only term I can think of for this game is magical. It is a really magical game.
They do say scurvy be upon ye.
Scurvy upon ye? Oh god,
Yes.
I don't want space scurvy.
And Bernard Vaughn has a bunch of screaming emojis. Darky Arts has little froggies. And Zan has a levitating banana between two hands.
Well, thank you everyone for your bananas and your frogs.
I don't know if your phone has Discord.
I can pull it up on Discord. Yeah, I can check Discord.
Hold on.
Otherwise, you're gonna get my loose VTT.
I like
Or,
the loose VTT.
TTV would it be?
VTBT? TTV?
TTV?
VBT? GBB?
Yeah. Tivity. Okay.
Anxiety, society,
Teehee. I'll take a screenshot. There we go. Once I finally found my key binding.
There
Oh,
you go.
Darky found my Thero emote. Yeah, that one I stole from Thero. The frog thumbs up. That was from our
Very cute.
Netherdeep game.
Hell yeah. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. You gain 1 charm.
They say the last time it came, the Yawgh devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Aqua, you're up again?
Okay, now that I have lip warts from trying to help that frog out, shakes fist. I will go back to the gardens and do some landscaping. You spend a week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change. So give him some coins with -1 wealth, or ignore him. Gosh dang it.
I just got this.
I know. Fine, give him some coin. You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night, you recognize him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique. You gain 1 finesse. You gain 1 mind. You gain 1 charm. Oh, damn! You gain 1 magic.
Yep. It's one of the best ones to do.
Excellent.
That beggar was a fae.
Right? Abso-fucking-lutely. Fight crime in the slums. I spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. Gain 1 mind, 1 physique and one finesse. One night, a woman walks up to me. "Excuse me, miss. Feeling a little lonely tonight," she asked. "For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night." "No thanks. You're a loss." I didn't have any money.
No money.
No money?
I'm gonna go to the palace.
Attend a
Do
ball.
work.
Administrative work. You go ahead.
You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. Okay, making sure my mic is on. You're paid 2 wealth and gained 1 mind. One day, the king approaches you. "Excuse me, but you look like someone who I can confide in," he says. "I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom." He blushes.
I don't think I've ever gotten this one.
He's like tee ooh. Anyway.
It's just like,
You get the king a cuck chair. Get the king a cuck chair.
Is this culture? Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen, so to speak?
What cuckery is this? Anyway.
What cuckery is this?
I have a 6 charm. I'm gonna say I can teach the king my ways and seduce the king. You spend hours drawing a bunch of diagrams and going through scenarios with the king. By the end of it, he's just as charming as you are. He thanks you and hands you a large sack of coins as a reward. You gain 3 wealth. I am rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Later that night, you get a sinking feeling that you might have actually made things worse. Whoop. Oh well.
It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still.
Uh-oh.
Week 3.
Let's see. Let's go to... the tavern.
We're gonna bartend or we're gonna drink?
We're gonna bartend. You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anybody's fortune for a small sum. No thanks.
I just got this penny.
Oh, wait. Maybe this will be a theme for me. Okay.
Yeah? I
Yes.
love the idea that every time you get wealth, you're just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Spend 1 wealth.
The fortune teller takes your hand and begins showering you with promises of love and wealth. She doesn't really go into any detail, and the whole time you can't help but feel that this is all an act. Underwhelmed and slightly poorer, you can't help but feel like you've wasted your money. That night, while walking home, the fortune teller runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. "There's the love part," she says with a toothless smile. Then she hands you a giant sack of gold.
What?
"There's the wealth," she says. You gain 2 wealth. Still think I'm a hack?
Love that. I love that.
Just a mad woman.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the theme for my character. We're freelance.
Freelance. Living in a capitalist society.
Yeah. As long as I can get work, damn it.
What you gonna do?
I spend the week hunting defenseless critters. I gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day, during my forest excursions, I stumble upon a swarm of rats. At first I jump backwards in shock, but then you start to hear them conversing with one another. They call you over. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss. One of them says in a high-pitched voice. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, miss. One of them says in a high-pitched voice. Do you think you might be able to help us with something? You see, we're trying to elect a new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Seedpaw the Vengeful and Blightooth the Wise, says the rat. Seedpaw steps forward. If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader, one who isn't afraid to take our fight to the enemy, proclaims Seedpaw. Blightooth steps up. If you vote for me, good miss, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment, says Blightooth. Which rat do I choose? I've got a vibe for this character. This character is all about, like, finesse, or, like, strength, body, etc., etc. Seedpaw the Vengeful.
Yeah. Okay.
Half of the rats roar with tiny applause. Blightooth bows his head and walks back into the mass of rats. Seedpaw climbs on your shoulder and whispers fighting tips into your ear as thanks. I gain 1 finesse and 1 physique. So strong!
Strong.
Okay.
Where are we going, Ray?
Oh,
Where you going?
let me see. I think, let's see. Hospital. Tend to patients.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's all good. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day a patient comes into the hospital with sores that nobody's ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks at you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Give him water. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you. The water hits you right in the face. After cleaning up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting on you. That night, when you go home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic. You lose 3 mind. Whoops.
And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Oh, mysterious mists at the bottom of the map. The cherry tree blowing in the wind. Week 4.
So go to the gardens once more. And meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. I'm gonna wear the ring. Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. The markings unravel themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost, radiating a beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. The ring looks good on you. You gain 1 charm. Yippee! Yay! I have a shiny.
Ray, do you have somewhere you'd like to go this time so I don't cut you off?
I'm probably gonna try the alchemy tower one last time with my higher magic.
You got it. Since we're all going back to our first spots, I spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. Gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. While wandering around the halls between matches, I spot my former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey, Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we gotta leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? I'm playing this character. I have extreme jealousy. I become extremely gumpy for the rest of the week. I lose 1 charm. While you're not fun to be around, I channel my rage into working out. I gain 2 physique. I have 15 physique, y'all. I am yoked.
Dang.
It goes above 10? Damn.
I don't...
There was a cap.
There isn't a cap. I don't think I've ever gotten this high without having a supernatural buff to a stat. That's crazy.
Get buff. Is it my turn? Alchemy. Brew a potion. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more
Spiral-shaped sores.
Spiral-shaped sores all over your body.
Like the man in the hospital.
Is this like ringworm?
Wah! No! Okay. One day, the sores began glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magic power grow even stronger while your mind slips further and further. You gain 3 magic.
Oh.
Lose 3 mind! No!
Oh no, it's... To what cost?
In no time, the sores are glowing so bright that it hurts to look at. Someone rushes to you and asks if you're alright. With only a glance, you set them aflame. Whoops.
Oh no. Oh no.
And you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of anybody nearby. Whoops.
Oh no.
A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, revealing you, reveling in your destruction.
Oh my.
You black out.
Oh dear.
Damn. That spit hit different.
Yeah, right? Damn.
That Hawk 2 really did me in. When you come to, you're at home in your bed. Your sores have faded, and you feel like the disease's symptoms have passed.
When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong? Or have we forgotten? Ooh.
Uh-oh.
We missed. The alchemy place is kind of destroyed.
Yeah, you absolutely destroyed the alchemy tower. You can if you go on. There are like several different rampages that can happen in the game based on like events and stuff. And if you go on a rampage in an area, it's just gone.
I'm sorry.
No, that's part of the game. I didn't tell y'all because I wanted y'all to experience it.
I'm gonna go to the forest.
Good luck.
I'm going to chop wood. I'm gonna be like that hot lesbian on YouTube.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Lesbian woodcutter!
We all love us a lesbian woodcutter.
She's so hot. Anyway, you spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One night, through the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures all standing in a circle. They are chanting in unison. O mighty lord of the night, Master of beasts. Bringer of pain and derision. You accidentally step on a twig, producing a loud cracking noise. They immediately stop chanting and look over in your direction.
You're pretty strong, but you're also pretty fast.
Take them on.
Yeah.
You draw your
Yeah.
weapon, ready to fight. They all run at you, unarmed and cackling. You cut through them like butter. Each one you slay burns insane mutterings into your mind. You lose 3 mind. What great practice, though. You gain 3 physique.
Got
Nice.
2 buff people and a magic
Mhm.
madness person.
We are yoked. I'm gonna go to the gardens this time.
Yeah.
Funny.
I spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. I gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn myself 1 wealth. One day, I come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, young person! He waves me over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? I stand there in front of him. Ages seem to pass as you stand in the hot sun, the wizened old man sleeping peacefully in my shadow. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, he wakens. Ah, I haven't slept like that in years, he exclaimed, before leaping into the air, disappearing in a flash of light. The trial fortifies my resolve. I gain 2 mind.
I'm gonna go to the tavern. I'm gonna drink.
I was gonna say, do you need to drink after last week?
Yeah. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying and everybody seems to be joining in on the violence.
Have you seen enough bloodshed?
Yeah, break up the fight. You jump on top of the table and yell a plea to the patrons to stop all the violence.
Please, please, let us stop this mindless violence!
And drink more rum. Before you know it, everybody has calmed down and chatting to one another like nothing ever happened. Thanks for that, says the bartender while slipping
you a small
your-
sack of coin. That's actually a mistype on their end.
Yeah. You a small stack of coins. You gain 1 wealth.
The Yawgh. It's almost here. Almost.
Kinda wanna visit the gardens, just letting everyone know.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, okay. Should I not visit the gardens?
But you're free to
No,
visit the
if
gardens.
you go to the gardens, it locks them out. That is part of it.
Oh, okay.
Only 1 person can go to each area.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get my mind back, but...
Oh yeah, like I was thinking the same thing, but yeah.
Let's see here.
You can get mine at the hospital as well.
You know, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
let's
okay.
go to the hospital then. I'll...
Tending to
No.
patients is, I think, what gives mine.
Oh, is it? Okay, we'll do 10 to patients then. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from their containers. Leeches start flooding into the hallway. There are people screaming everywhere as leeches slither towards them. Somebody do something! Yells one of the doctors. Oh no, okay, let's see.
I think bait is finesse, and zapping them is magic.
Yeah, because part of me wants to just use myself as bait, but also they're gross.
Zapping
so-
leeches.
Yeah, let's just zap them. You wave your wand, unleashing a wave of magic to disintegrate the leeches. The leeches all poof into dust. You save the hospital with your quick thinking. You gain 1 mind.
Heck yeah.
Yay!
Yahoo!
Huzzah!
I go to the arena once more. Spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. I gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day while wandering around the hall, I spot Jean. Oh, I punch him right in his stupid fucking face. As I walk by, I take a swing. Jean tries to duck, but I'm too fast. Fist connects and knocks several of John's teeth loose. Her rage ended up severely injuring someone. You lose 1 charm and 1 mind. That was a nice punch, though. I gained 2 physique and 2 finesse. Let go! 20 physique!
Hell yeah. You're yoked.
Yoked.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the garden. Try to fix my mind a little bit.
Meditate.
You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. Oh, I need to do
That's
that.
16 magic.
One day, a toothless old woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you stay and purchase them? Of course I would. You spend 1 wealth for the beans. Later, you decide to plant them in a small, rarely visited part of the garden. Go ahead.
So that's one of those that if you get it early, something can happen from it, but you got it right on the last day.
Aww.
The storm arrives in the night. And that is the secret. The Yawgh isn't a monster, it's a storm. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Are we past saving? Pick your role.
Oh.
When shit hits the fan, what does your character do to help?
The builder. Or maybe the conjurer.
Let's see. Conjurer's for magic, right?
Yeah. I would think so.
Could I pick the conjurer?
Yeah, go ahead. I guess I could go with...
I think builder's good too.
I would say Builder is good. You are one of the few situations I've ever seen where you have positive in nearly every stat.
Yeah.
And leader is
Should
really
be
hard to
leader.
find.
Oh, okay. I'll be leader then.
You don't have to. You also
No,
have really
I'll be
good
leader.
mind, so Doctor would also work really, really well. You have good mind, so
Yeah.
Smelter would also work really well. And good physique.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
one who smelter does it. Anyway,
I think Taylor is charm finesse. They don't really ever explain. It's based on like guessing and playing the game. I think Taylor's charm finesse. I think Looter is finesse mind. Smelter, I'm pretty sure, is physique mind. Doctor is mind magic. Conjurer's magic mind. Builder, I think, is physique finesse. And leader is all of them. Town drunk is the lower your stats are, the better you do.
yeah. You know what? I'll do the leader. That's fine. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You You try to delegate tasks, but can't get many to listen. You try to give congratulations to hard workers, but your words come across as insincere.
Oh, I think leader might have more to do with charm.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You help the rebuilding effort a little bit.
I'm gonna smack that builder thing in there because that's like the only thing I'm gonna be able to do.
Yeah.
I take it upon myself to help rebuild the town by hand. I rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly.
Conjurer, because I have that high magic. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high quality. You're summoning high quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuild effort significantly.
And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time, in a way, we might have never expected or even wanted. But in the end, it was a struggle. But a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish. And whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawgh will visit us again? Who knows if we will ever be, can ever be, ready for it.
That alchemy building that I fucking destroyed. Tee. Oh.
Aqua, you get our it's our epilogues.
While the town is being rebuilt, you go back to meditating in the park. You spend weeks at a time sitting in one spot trying to cross to another plane of existence. After years of attempts and self-sacrifice, you finally manage to cross over to the astral realm. You come to find that the astral realm is exactly like the normal world, except everyone's eyes are slightly smaller. You don't know how to get back home.
Whoops.
Whoops. Did I whoops?
Oh, no. You don't know how to get back home.
Oh, yeah, I got it. While the town is being rebuilt, I decide to become a full-time arena warrior. I slowly rise in the rank, knocking out scores of fighters. Everyone, even ones as great as John the Beautiful. Before long, I become the arena champion. I travel across the world, fighting the very best of the best. Tales are sung far and wide of my mighty feats of strength. I've never gotten that ending. That's awesome.
The Yawgh traumatized you deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something in you snapped. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water. Oof. Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on the fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it is when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in a school had resorted to eating their rotten teacher's corpse. Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much, you're not entirely sure what is real and what is an illusion. One day, you look into the mirror and your eyes are empty. Hollow.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight! Silk Song! Announce!
Art and writing by Emily Carroll.
Nice.
That's the Yawgh. That's it. It's super short. It's super sweet. I love this game.
Lots of replayability, it seems.
A lot of
storytelling.
Less replayability than I'd like, unfortunately. But there is replayability for sure. Do you want to do one more round?
Yeah, we can do one more round.
Sure. Try out a different round.
Alright, I'm gonna stretch the legs, go to the bathroom real quick before we
yes.
get into another round of the Yawgh.
The Yawgh.
Yawgh.
The Yawghening.
returneth.
Welcome back.
Do I have my lovely co-hosts
Welcome
here
back.
still?
E.
Alrighty. Well, if we're ready, let's get back into it.
Blue.
Aqua, you?
This time. Let's start out at the tavern.
Oh, dang it. Fair enough.
Bartend. You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, the tavern throws its annual dart tournament. Enter. You sign up for the dart tournament, ready to prove your dart throwing prowess. You play the worst game of darts anybody's ever seen. You manage to break several glasses and narrowly miss someone's head. You come dead last. Somebody there wrote a song of how poorly you did, and it's quickly become the most popular tune in town. You lose 1 charm.
Damn.
Yep. Where are
We're
you
going a
planning on
different route this
going,
time.
Ray?
Oh, go ahead and pick. I'm gonna play by ear as well. Oops, sorry about that. What you gonna do?
I spend the week performing petty theft. I gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One day, while wandering the slums, I noticed that the stones used to line the roads seemed to have a pattern to them. I don't manage to figure out the mystery, but I still feel pretty smart for noticing the patterns of the tiles. I gain 1 mind.
I am going to go to the palace. Attend a ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, you overhear a jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you didn't understand the joke at all. Try to figure out the joke on your own. You never managed to figure it out. You begin to come up with terms with the fact that your sense of humor is lacking. Being more self-aware, you manage to
Exude.
exude an aura of confidence. You gain 1 charm.
They say the last time it came, the Yawgh devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago.
Let's see. Let's go to the gardens. Let's landscape. You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Oh, okay, this one. Let's see here. Yeah, wear the ring. Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. The markings unravel themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost, radiating a beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. The ring looks good on you. You gain 1 charm.
I stole from people and now I spend the entire week getting wasted. Gain 2 charm and 1 physique. Oh, fortune teller. She offers to read anyone's fortune for a small sum. Spend 1 wealth. Takes my hand and begins showering me with promises of love and wealth. Doesn't go into any detail, but the whole time I can't help but feel it's an act. Underwhelmed and slightly poor, you can't help but feel you wasted your money. That night when walking home, the fortune teller runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. There's the love part, she says with a toothless smile. Then she hands you a giant sack of gold. And there's the wealth, she says. You gain 2 wealth. Still think I'm a hack?
I would like to go to the palace again. I'm gonna attend the ball again. See what happens. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant. He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. I like the active aggression part. Wait, passive. Gonna go with passive. That outfit looks really comfortable. He looks mildly insulted.
Sick burn.
Sick burn. You gain 1 charm.
He was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. Where are we going, Aqua?
Okay. This time I shall go to the palace. Attend the ball.
Yay, ball time.
You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you decide to lean up against a wall just to take a break. It rotates as you apply pressure and you stumble down a set of stairs.
Wow.
You enter a large, dusty room filled with barrels. You found the king's famous wine cellar.
Ooh.
Keep quiet about what you saw.
Ooh, being good.
Just knowing you have a secret to hide is so exciting. You gain 1 charm and 1 mind.
Nice. Spend the entire week getting wasted. Gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day a bard pulls out his lute in the bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and ruining the tavern's atmosphere. You decide to do something about it. Challenge him to a lute duel. You borrow the bar owner's lute and challenge the bard to a musical duel. You play at a beautifully complex combination of arpeggios. The tavern roars with applause. The bard tries his best to replicate your piece, but ends up dropping his lute, snapping it in half. He bows his head shamefully in defeat and walks out of the tavern. I gain 1 finesse and 1 charm.
Nice. I'm gonna go to the gardens. I'm going to meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day a beggar comes to you asking for some spare change. I would love to give him 1 coin, but I don't have any. You're broke. You don't have a penny you could spare. You both sing a song together about your poverty. You gain 1 charm.
That's why I chose that one when you were like, well, I'd love to give him 1. I was like, you should do the cheer. You should try to then.
Yeah.
And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming. The sound of all we knew being pulled in half.
I should go. The Alchemy Tower. Clean the lab. You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hands and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. Simple trick. By snapping your fingers, you change your eyebrow color. Not bad, one of the alchemists say. You gain 1 magic.
Hell yeah.
I can do my eyebrows. Oh my gosh.
I spend the entire week getting wasted. I gained 2 charm and 1 physique. One day an impromptu drinking contest is held. Oh yeah, I'm down. There's no way. I down pint after pint, drinking as if my life depended on it. I end up blacking out. When I come to, I find myself in a home I don't recognize in only my underwear. My clothes are nowhere to be found, and I seem to be the only one home. What happened?
What happened?
Huh?
Huh. I'm gonna go to the palace. Advisory. You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day, the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. Sure. You spend the day with the jester practicing your juggling technique. You improve dramatically. You gain 2 finesse. You gain another 2 finesse. You happily pay the jester for his service. You lose 1 wealth.
When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten?
The forest. Going to hunt. Oh no. I regret it instantly. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a corpse hanging from a tree. Carved into the tree it is written, "Maybe somebody in the afterlife will appreciate my beautiful melodies." Underneath the tree lays a broken lute.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn, Leah, you burned him so hard that he just gave up.
Yep.
He's bedrun.
Yep.
Bury the body. You cut the corpse down from the tree and bury him in a shallow grave. That was a lot of work. You gain 1 physique.
Spend the entire week getting wasted. I gained 2 charm and 1 physique. The very first day of the week, when I walk through the tavern doors, everyone cheers. Apparently, during my last drunken outing, I were a party animal while I blacked out. Legend spreads of my party hard spirit. I gained 2 charm.
I am going to go to the ball again. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, the king approaches you. Excuse me, but you look like some...
Got it again.
I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. He blushes a little. Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen, so to speak? teach the king my ways. I have a higher
Yeah,
charming
you're
style.
much more charming and finesse this time.
You spend hours drawing a bunch of diagrams and going through scenarios with the king. By the end of it, he is just as charming as you are. He thanks you and hands you a large sack of coins as a reward. You gain 3 wealth. Yawgh is always here.
Almost. Almost.
Let's see. You know, I'm going to go back to the forest and chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you hear hundreds of footsteps rumbling through the forest in your direction. It's an orc raiding party. What do you do? Charm them into not killing you. The orc leader stops in front of you and introduces herself as Grish.
Hot.
You manage smooth talk her, and she seems completely entranced by you. She turns back to her horde and instructs them not to eat you.
Well, I mean...
Quick thinking. You gain 1 mind.
Very good.
Spend the entire week getting wasted. I gain 2 charm, 1 physique. One day, while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying and everybody seems to be joining in on the violence. I jump on the table and yell a plea to the patrons to stop the violence. This is my favorite drinking spot. Before I know it, everyone has calmed down and chatting with one another like nothing happened. Thanks for that, the bartender says, while slipping me a small sack of coins. I gain 1 wealth.
And I will spend my final day. Let's see. In the slums. Pickpocket. You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night, a man walks up to you. Excuse me, sir. Feeling a little lonely tonight? He asks. For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good tonight. All night. Sure. You hand over a small sack of coins. There's 2 wealth. On your way to your house, you start about talking philosophy, history, magic, everything, really. The 2 of you have an amazing conversation that goes well into the morning. You gain 2 mind and 2 charm. The man apologizes for the lack of sex, but thanks you for the chat. He reruns you back half of what you've spent. You gain 1 wealth.
A storm arrives in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it... Are we past saving?
Okay, Aqua, what you gonna do?
Alright, so this time I'm going to try.
Just so you know what I was gonna go for, I was gonna try Taylor.
I think our braids are meshed. I was like, maybe Taylor? No, I will do.
If it isn't obvious, I'm doing Town Drunk.
Yeah. This time. What does the looter usually need?
I think that one is finesse.
Oh, okay. I don't know if 7's high enough to do like things like the doctor.
Doctor's Mind.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I guess maybe
Builder's physique.
Builder this time since I have physique. Because like
You wanna do
charm
builder?
as well. Yeah, because I don't know what else I could do with charm.
Leader is charm, I think.
We could try it again and see if it.
Do you want to
Yeah,
try
okay.
leader again?
Yeah, we'll test it because I don't remember what my charm was last time.
I think it was 8.
Your charm was lower than 10.
Okay. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You effectively delegate and prioritize tasks. Oh, good. You give a lot of pats on the back, rewarding everyone's hard work. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot.
There you go.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Yay! Huzzah!
I scavenge together as much alcohol as I can and drink excessively.
Oh, no.
I gained 2 physique and 1 charm.
Oh my gosh.
Taylor.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
You volunteer to weave and mend clothing for the survivors to keep warm. You make and mend clothing faster than anyone would have ever expected, but you tire quickly. If only you had more stamina, you'd be the best tailor everyone has seen. Regardless, you manage to make a new set of clothes for every survivor. Morale increases and everybody is pretty excited for their new socks, scarves, hats, etc. This helps the survival effort a lot.
And so we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might have never expected or even wanted, but in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our homes to rights, but the effort was futile, doomed. The city blood survivors eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing. And perhaps the Yawgh was only partly to blame. That is my fault. That is because I didn't do shit at the end there.
Damn, Leah.
Oh no.
I didn't know that like the town drunk like literally did nothing. I thought it might like provide morale or something. I don't know.
The city in shambles, you flee into the woods. You try to find a new town to make a new life for yourself. During your travels, you are endlessly tormented by the spirits of dead animals. They lead you astray, cackle maddeningly into your ears, preventing you from sleeping. They warn other animals of your presence, preventing you from finding any food. Your frame now gaunt and hollow, eventually your body gives in. You die face down in the mud.
The Yawgh traumatized me deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something inside me snapped. Baby. Man. Children. Whatever it was, I can't help but drink. I drink so much I'm not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day I look into a mirror and my eyes are empty, hollow.
With the town in ruins, you decide to flee and go through the woods to seek a new home. This venture is cut short, however, as you are mauled to death by a mysterious beast. Well, fuck. Yippee!
I love the melancholic vibe this game has.
It's like drinking is bad.
Drinking is
Y'all-
bad, kids.
Y'all want to do any more? One more?
Mind doing more?
I don't mind doing more.
3 is a good number. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Let's do it to it this time.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I really wanted to fuck around with the town drunk and see what happened there.
Yeah, you fucked around and found out.
I should start in the garden. I shall meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, young person. He waves you over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? Block the sun for the old man. Ages seem to pass as you stand in the hot sun, the wizened old man sleeping peacefully in your shadow. The sun is sweltering, and after some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually, everything grows dark. When you awaken, it is evening in the garden, and an ancient gnarled tree stands where the old man was sleeping. For witnessing this miraculous event, you gain 1 magic. Yay!
Spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. Spend 2 mind and earn 1 well. I gain 2 mind and earn 1 well. One day I hear spooky sounds echoing through the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down the ceiling. She seems to be wandering the halls aimlessly, howling out horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realize that she's freaking everyone out. I decide to do something about it. I approach the spirit and try to explain to her the effect she's having on the sick. Not convincing enough to persuade her to stop her haunting. Eventually, everyone gets used to her and learns to live with the creepy ghost. Your mental resolve hardens. I gain 1 mind.
Spooky. I'm going to go into the woods and hunt. You spend the week hunting defenseless creatures. You gain 1 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you hear hundreds of footsteps coming your direction. A work raiding party. I'm gonna hide because I don't have the charm right now. You jump into a nearby ditch. The orcs ride right past you. Nice hide. You gain 1 finesse.
They say the last time it came, the Yawgh devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart, but that was so very long ago. You got that magic cooking.
Yeah. I'm going to go to... the alchemy tower. I'm going to brew a potion. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She's adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos, and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. You gain 1 charm.
I spend the week in deep meditation. I gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day in the park I come across a golden ring in the grass. I am also going to wear the ring. Orange markings are going to appear on the outside of the band. They unravel themselves and swirl in front of me, form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost radiating a beautiful orange light. Ghost turns to me and nods before walking away. Ring looks good on me. I gain 1 charm.
Yahoo! I am going to go to the arena. I'm going to compete in the fight. You spend a week fighting
Brutes.
brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One night, on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Pick it up. As you pick it up, you hear a voice from behind you. You're not worthy! The dagger begins to dissolve into black smoke.
I do not know what you need to do to be worthy. I've never been worthy.
Within seconds, the blade is gone.
He was on us in a heartbeat. So the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still.
That's... The tavern. Bartend.
You spend the week... Sorry, go ahead. I don't know why I just started in there. Brain shut off for a second. Sorry about that, babe.
You spent so much time in the tavern last time.
Yep, probably.
You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. Spectate. As you watch from afar, people down pint after pint, making complete fools of themselves. You feel a little better about not entering. You gain 1 mind.
Oh, sorry.
I spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. I gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient who's been cursed and whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. The doctors have tried convincing him to stop talking, but no avail. I listen to the piano keys and manage to work out that all he wants is for his pillow to be fluffed. I fluff his pillow for him and he sounds extremely grateful. I gain 2 charm.
I'm gonna go to the palace. And to the ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant. He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. I'm gonna choose violence this time just to see what happens. You shove him back. He stumbles slightly. That was kind of lame. You lose 1 charm. Damn.
Imagine if you were more physical, that would do something.
Yeah.
And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half.
Let's go to... the hospital. You'll tend to patients. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes into the hospital with sores that nobody's ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Ignore him.
You're gonna ignore him? Okay. Wait, yes, sorry. Was that a hesitation?
I'm thinking.
Okay, I will not click yet.
Okay, no, get him water.
You gonna get him water?
Yeah.
Okay.
You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you.
Gives you the Haktua, as Ray pointed
Water
out.
hits you right in the face. After cleaning up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting at you. That night, when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic. You lose 3 mind.
Spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. 1 finesse, 1 physique, and 1 wealth. Walking past a pond one day, I see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad. Please, miss, the frog begs. I am not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see your way into kissing me, it would break the curse and return me normal. Bend down and kiss the frog. Feel curious, stirring like your curse trying to break. Fortunately, I don't seem to be magical enough. Frog thanks me for my efforts. I wake up the next morning with a bad case of the ports and lose charm.
Not the frog herpes.
Burpees.
I will. I'll go to the ball again. I'm curious about something. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, you overhear a jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you don't understand the joke at all. Try to figure out the joke myself. You never manage to figure it out. You begun continuing the terms with the fact. You begun coming to terms.
Yeah, sorry.
Coming to terms with the fact that your sense of humor is lacking. Being self-aware, you manage to exude an aura of confidence. 1 charm. I want to be a better tailor. That's what I'm aiming for.
Got it. Finesse and charm.
Yeah, but with a little bit more physique this time.
Mm-hmm. When it arrives this time, how will we be free? How will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten?
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to the forest.
Forced?
I'm gonna chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped sores all over your body. One day, the sores begin glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magical power grow even stronger while your mind slips further and further. You gain 3 magic. You lose 3 mind. In no time, the sores are glowing so bright that they hurt to look at. A hunting party spots you. One of them runs up to you to see if you're alright. With only a glance, you set him aflame.
Oh no!
Then you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls for all. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in your destruction. You black out. When you come to, you're at home in your bed. Your sores have faded, and you feel like the disease's symptoms have passed. The next day, you find the exit to the town is closed. Something about there being a horrific accident in the forest. You do not inquire further.
Whoops.
Teehee?
Yep, dude. Tee our way out of this one.
Hospital.
Spend the week stealing my mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it's as clean as can be. 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from the containers. People are screaming everywhere as leeches slither towards them. Somebody do something, yells one of the doctors. I start taunting the leeches and lead them back to their containers. They swarm all over me. I'm subject to a vicious series of bites before they are taken off. I lose 2 physique. Rip.
Oh. We missed that last bit of dialogue.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally double pressed.
I want to go to the arena one more time. And I'm going to compete in the fight. Just to get my physique up just a little bit more. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jun, one of the most powerful fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if we want to make it to our mothers in time. To your mothers in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? Feel happy. You feel it's good for both of you to have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing. You gain 1 charm. The evening, it's almost here.
1 more.
I'm gonna go to the ball for my last go. Just so y'all know.
Good heads up.
Okay. Going to the gardens. Meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day you spot a man drinking water from out of a pond. Suddenly, he screams. You look over to find him covered in leeches. What do you do? Save him with magic. You let loose a magical inferno that incinerates only leeches. Quick thinking. You gain 1 mind. Oh, nice.
Nice.
I was like, please don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Okay. Take that, leeches.
What will Leah do?
Trying to think. I don't think there's anything that gives physique and mind.
No. No, cleaning at the hospital did.
Was that physique and
cleaning
mind? Yeah.
Yeah, cleaning at the hospital and cleaning at the alchemy place gave physique and mind.
I think cleaning at the alchemy place gave physique and magic, not mind.
But I know that the hospital gave physique and mind the last time you cleaned there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck it, we'll go clean up some more. Spend the week steeling my mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it's as clean as can be. 1 mind, physique, 1 physique, and 1 will. One day, while in the maternity ward, I notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. The skin is pitch and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. It wrestles itself from the doctor's hands and tries to fly away. "Stop that demon!" yells the doctor. They're both not good.
Oh no.
With a wave of my hand, I put up a magical barrier blocking the exit. The baby breaks right through it and flies off into the night sky.
I'm gonna go to the palace.
Ball?
Go for a ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, the king approaches you. Confidence. Something about a prince. Can't get it up at night. He blushes. He asks for help. I give him the swooshing lessons.
Just swoosh swoosh on in there. Money, money, money.
It's so useless now.
Storm arrives in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving?
Okay. Aqua, I think you're gonna be a great conjurer, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
conjure this time. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly.
hell yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I take it upon myself to help the sick and injured from the Yawgh. Despite my vast medical knowledge, my hands are too shaky to save some patients. I lose a few, but manage to save most of them. Helps the survival effort quite a bit.
Hell yeah. And I will go Taylor. I think that's Charm and Finesse, right?
Think so.
You volunteer to weave and mend clothes for the survivors to keep warm. You make and mend clothes faster than anyone would have ever expected. Every survivor has an excess number of scarves, socks, and hats to keep warm. This helps the survivor effort immensely. Ooh, got it immensely!
Mm-hmm. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might have never expected or even wanted. But in the end, we flourished. Towers once wrecked and ravaged rose towards the sky. Trees again took root and then blossomed. We all blossomed. And though it took a long while, and though it took a lot from us, our future is bright. Should the Yawgh ever return, we will be ready. We got the good end, y'all.
Yippee!
Yay! And on a good note.
By the power of gay.
By the power of gay.
Yay! With the town rebuilt, you spend nearly all your time in the alchemy tower. You tried desperately to research a cure for that mysterious spiral sore disease that caused you to hurt all those people. All that time in the lab taking a toll on your body. You notice spiral sores beginning to resurface on your skin. Not wanting to repeat the past, you walk out to the docks and jump into the water. You swim out as far as possible. A faint explosion was spotted on the lake that night. Some say it was the birth of a new star.
With the town rebuilt, I start a topiary design firm. Charge top dollar for high-end designs of shrubs and hedges. People from all across the land seek out my expertise in all things gardening related. I'm even named Time Magazine's most important person of the year at one point. Time spelled like the plant.
Time, yeah. Time.
I live out the rest of my days comfortably.
With the town rebuilt, you decide to celebrate. You organize a huge festival in honor of the bravery that helped save so many lives. The first one is so successful, you decide to make it an annual tradition. Every year, the festival gets bigger and more elaborate, and every year it costs more and more money to put on. You have to start charging admissions, and no one is happy about it. The annual festival slowly fades out of relevance, and before long, is cancelled completely. You don't really know what to do with your life after all of that. Man, my dude is just like hopeless in the end. Just like
The endings are always that little bit of like bittersweet, and I do love them for that, but yeah. I think what I got is the only like truly you had a good life ending I've seen from this game.
yeah.
Well, y'all, that is the Yawgh. I have a big soft spot for this game.
Yeah. It was cute.
Yeah.
It's very charming.
Got up your charm.
Gotta up your charm. It also gives a good
Alrighty.
perspective on how, like, if you have timed events of like, okay, your skills can't be used for about anything. So
Yeah.
go forth and use those abilities to your advantage.
Well, y'all, for anyone who has stuck around, I thank you all for being here for all of this. We still got a few people hanging out, and I appreciate y'all checking out the Yawgh with me. It's a big soft spot for this game, and wanted to take it easy, and this is a nice, easy game to play, but I think we're going to send y'all on out of here. Let's
Have a
find someone to
good
raid.
day.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did y'all think? What did y'all think about, like, TTRPGs in relation to it? I'm curious.
I feel like it had a nice sort of like chaotic mixture of routes that you could take, and I liked how you could build up your stats depending on the actions that you took, but
Mhm.
still had that sort of element of chaos too, because like the different events that could happen.
It
in
definitely
each
inspires
of those
how I
things.
run downtime in my games.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a really great downtime perspective.
And there's always something to do, even if it seems kind of mundane.
Yeah,
We got a raid last night or yesterday from Technomancer VT, so I'm gonna send y'all over there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Go say hi. I don't really have a good. Y'all have a good raid message.
Dog.
Yo, we just put Yawgh.
Yawgh. How do you
But
spell
we'll
that
send
out?
y'all on out of here. Go say hello from here.
Yawgh.
Yawgh. But y'all have a good evening. Thank y'all for being here, for those who have hung out for all of this. And yeah, everyone, take care now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Toodles.
Toodles. See ya.
Yo, I can go all pro in these.
I can guard you and route you up.
You sure about that?
Raid should have sent
I
out.
was looking for a quarterback.
Yes, it did.